Hey there, good morning. I'm John. Today is Monday, September 11, 2023. This is my daily vlog. Each morning I stand here and talk about trying to make content creation a sustainable venture since I was laid off some months ago, and this is my motivation to get up and get going each day and report to you how it's going. So let's talk about the Friday through the weekend. So it was a relaxing weekend, but also a semi-productive weekend. So start with Friday. You'll remember Friday my goal was edit, and I accomplished the completion of that video review, which will publish in just a few days. Just coordinating it with some other stuff to make sure it has the best impact. So that's totally done, and it'll come out shortly, as I said. So I rolled into the weekend so I ended up all last week with no new content because I'd spent the week creating that long form content, that in-depth review of that product that I've shown you here on the vlog several times. It's coming out shortly, as I said, but I needed to get that all done, but it was at the cost of getting new content done, except for you'll remember it was a Thursday or so, there was a news item. That news item video has done over 5,000 views, so it was wise of me to take a detour and do that. But I did feel kind of like, oh man, I wish I put out a couple more videos, So, lately George has been getting real motivated about doing some Twitch streaming. Since I was in OBS and doing some stuff and was helping him set up frames, it had me in the mindset. And so on Saturday, I did a little Twitch live stream. I forget what I play. That's weird. You do a game and you forgot what you played. Anyway, we did something cool on Twitch. I forget what it was. But more importantly, then yesterday on Sunday, I stumbled across this little weird, fan-made Donkey Kong mashup with a bunch of movies called Donkey Me, and I was playing with it a little bit. I'm like, wait a minute, this is a live stream for YouTube. This is our demographic. This is, it's pixely, it's based on Donkey Kong, that kind of thing. So I quickly fired up, made a thumbnail and stuff, and I streamed over on YouTube. It was really nice. I think at one point we had as many as 50 or 70 people simultaneously in there. I got a few little contributions, several subscribers during the live stream. And it's just something that Twitch helped me with, is that I always thought of a live stream as a huge production that I needed to, ready for a couple of days before I did it. And that comes from my TV background. Let's set up the show. Well, what I instead did is Twitch has got me thinking more about just go live, just do it. To the point that I think, lazy Sunday afternoons in the future, if nothing else is going on, it's a prime time to just go live and help to build the audience, engage with the audience. Had a lot of people come through that said, hey, I've never seen you live, that kind of thing. I'm like, yeah, that tells me I haven't done live enough. So both went really, really well. And George is doing well, cranking out more live streams and kind of building our Twitch following over there. So while the relaxing weekend, like I said, somewhat productive, stat-wise, I can look back at the 4 videos I did 2 weeks ago that I got out over the previous weekend, and collectively they've done about 40,000 in views. It's skewed toward the 2 Atari products. Of course, the Street Fighter products, as we know, didn't do as well. But those are all solid investments. Any video that gets 10,000 views is worth my time. But look, it sounds ridiculous to say, but if I can get 10,000 people to watch it, maybe I'll spend the time to do it. Yes, I mean, a 5,000 view video, a 3,000 view video is worth my time. So I have this pile of more My Arcade stuff, and I'm kind of just deciding how to figure out how to produce what videos and make interesting. I could just do reviews. I think some comparisons are in order, things like that. So I'm thinking about that. But stat-wise, since we know those did well, I think last time we talked, we had just crossed, or I think we were just about to hit 36,700 subscribers. Well, over the weekend, we hit 36.7, but we're just shy of 38. We're like 36.79, I think. So yeah, I expect by the end of today we'll be at 36.8. So that's a busy weekend. That was good. So let's talk about today. So I have a lot of stuff for this week to do. And the following week is going to be even more hectic or similarly hectic. I don't know. It's a busy month in general. But so today, several things. I need to prep the podcast to edit tomorrow, of course. I need to do a little writing for the podcasts we will record Friday at the end of the week. It's podcast cycle recording time. Additionally, I have another script for celebrating yesteryear over on Retro Days, which I will prep and record over the next couple of days. And of course, I'm going to use my leapfrog method of creating videos. So my target is by this afternoon after lunch, I'll come in here and shoot all the material for the next long form review. And so that, now I can't edit in the morning because in the morning is podcast editing, but I can definitely, after podcast editing, then I can just edit down and probably publish a video hopefully by late in the evening or late in the afternoon, early evening on Tuesday. So I'll get back in the cycle of a couple of good long forms per week. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye out for news items and stuff like that might pop up that I can hop on. This is a heavy review cycle right now. We went through a drought, probably in large part, the majority of this experiment, I've not had new product to review, product that in fact built this channel, reviewing those little arcade toys. So to have, it's going to feel like a preponderance of them over the next few weeks, but then we're going to be a drought again, and we'll move on back to other stuff. But look, these aren't going to be new forever. Got to do them while we can. And plus, it's proven that those reviews they're evergreen. People continue to watch them over the years. And this new product is the beginning of its life cycle. So as this new product, lives for a year or two, whatever it lives, those videos, more of them that I do, will continue to reap dividends down the road. So, plus, as they start becoming available, they start showing up in Target and stuff. Right now, people only know about them if they're watching YouTube or paying attention. When these start popping up in retailers, there'll be even more traffic, I expect. So. That was my experience in before when they were early, and then they started coming out in the stores. We got a second wave. So, so I got my work cut out for me this morning. So I want to go ahead and get busy. I want to thank you for stopping in to check out today's vlog. If you did, if you're here every day, love you for that. Thank you so much for being part of this with me, being part of my support system. Have yourself a great Monday. Do something good for yourself if you can, and I'll talk to you again on next day. Bye-bye.